I am the HR manager for Heritage Enterprises. Heritage Enterprises is long-term healthcare, and we own and operate 36 long-term healthcare skilled nursing facilities throughout the state of Illinois. And my areas of responsibility include employee relations, recruitment, wage and salary administration, so the compensation side of it, as well as just providing generalist type support to all of our employees. That's where my true passion comes in, is when I can experience somebody coming to me with a problem and I get the opportunity to help them reach their goal or solve that problem, and just seeing them succeed. I think it takes a special person to want to work with geriatric population, and to see those folks succeed and truly love what they do gives me a great deal of satisfaction to know that I had a little piece in that to help them. When I came out of high school, I was certain I wanted to be an accountant. I wanted to go into accounting, and that was my first major at ISU. At the time, I was also full-time employed with a company in Bloomington, and they were looking for some assistance in their HR department. The HR manager approached me and said, you know, I'd like to mentor you and get you interested in HR, and it just all fell together. Then I switched my major to HR and haven't ever looked back. I absolutely love it. I would recommend to keep an open mind. You know, leave your options open. Don't close any doors. For example, I never in my life thought I would work in healthcare, and by far it has been the best experience out of all the industries I've worked in. When I decided to go back for my MBA, I explored the CMBA program because I was working full-time and we had 3 children. So my children were 2, 3, and 13 at the time that I started the MBA program. And it was great because we were able to go, you know, our classes were Friday nights and all day Saturday every other weekend. My MBA has done a lot for me, actually, personally and professionally. It's always been a personal goal of mine to get my MBA, and I was lucky enough to have a position and work for a company that supported that. You have to be a lifelong learner. You know, that's one thing that I take pride in, is the fact that I'm always trying to find different things to learn. For example, with, you know, in HR, I think it's a well-known fact, you know, we're going to all have to learn how to speak Spanish at some point. And so, you know, I just want to make sure that I continue to evolve in my profession. I've actually considered going back and getting my doctorate, which makes my husband cringe. But I think you just have to maintain that that mentality that there are always new things to learn.